Just seeing exactly whereabouts we are right now. In front of several dungeons I've yet to set foot in. So yeah. Currently I'm playing Dimir Reanimator. Overall, having a pretty good time with this. How many lands are we running? How many mana sources? May not need so many if I'm able to play the 4 Troll of Khazad-dûm. One, two, okay, I'm gonna count the Moxen as quote-unquote lands. You basically just play them for 0 and they just can make 1 mana. I'll just lump them out with the lands typically. Not gonna count this as a land per se because it doesn't tap for mana. And yes, I had to specifically defeat a boss to get access to this, Bazaar of Baghdad. So not counting this, but counting the Moxen as mana sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Which I think I can bump this down. I'm not counting this. Not counting this, I counted like 20 mana sources. Plus, I just need like 1 land to cycle into like another land off this troll here, so we can bump this down, I think, significantly. I think I'll start by taking out like 2 lands and seeing from there what it does for us. I want to look into maybe getting other Reanimator targets as well. Because the legendaries, I can only have like 1 copy of a legendary creature out at once. As much as I like my Gristlebrand and my Atraxa, probably just for the better I run them at 1 copy each. Unless there's something good in here I so happen to have that's also worth reviving, maybe this. If this goes into a graveyard from anywhere, then this just gets shuffled back into my deck anyway, so no. Not quite. Runescar Demon, search your library for any card. Oh, we have Primeval Titan, get any 2 lands from your deck. I really still think we can do better than like a lot of that. We're gonna side deck the Magister Sphinx, I guess. Keep 1 Iona on the side. Every single upkeep I can bring something from the graveyard back to the battlefield, assuming I have plenty of creatures to go around. Every single upkeep. I guess unless I find another Reanimator target I really want to be playing, then we can try that. Flying Trample Haste on an 8/8. I think there's a dragon that every time it attacks you can draw 2 cards and that also has haste. I just quickly double checked. I remember seeing a dragon that lets you draw 2 cards every time it attacks. That's like Flying, Menace, and Haste, so only creatures with Flying or Reach can block it. There needs to be at least 2 creatures to even attempt the block in the first place, and Haste, so again, that two-headed dragon can also attack the turn it comes into play. 2-headed Hellkite, I think it was. I think I saw it in one of the 5 color shops. I'm just trying to remember which 5 color shop that was. So we're currently here. Colorless Room, where is it? Because I vaguely remembered seeing 5-color shops. One or two somewhere around the middle here. But I could be wrong. Let's see if perhaps I can find these. I'm thinking none of these are like the 5-color shops. I cannot remember for the life of me what the sign looks like. I didn't know I had Void Winnower here for sale. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana costs. Nor block with creatures with even converted mana costs. I mean, that kind of depends on exactly what cards my opponent is running, but... just more likely than not, probably roughly a 50-50 chance every card in your opponent's hand, they can't play it if you just get that on the field. So I figured I might as well pick up a copy, and maybe that's something else I can just cheat into play. Another Eldrazi Titan. I believe I've seen this rendition of Ulamog before as well. I'm just looking to see if it's worth picking up. Oh, there's a Gilded Lotus. I'm just gonna go someplace else. I don't remember I don't remember, like... I'm trying to remember what exactly the sign looks like. I remember there's, like, a specific shop for 5-color cards. I cannot remember what this looks like exactly. Definitely remember what the Sliver Hive shop's signs look like, though. I don't think any of these were it either, but I could be wrong. Okay, this is artifacts. Oh, more artifacts. This is just a random assortment of things. Target creature gains haste until end of turn, draw a card. In the off chance, maybe I do somehow build a deck with that. Okay, but I already own one of these. Oh wow, Hangerback Walker. Double Strike, but I saw it only had 1 power, I just kind of stopped reading. There's a lot of text on that one. This is a card I've never really seen nor heard of before, so I just assume it's probably not that noteworthy if I haven't really heard of it yet. Oh, I forgot I actually had 1 reputation here, so the cards are like... maybe like 2% cheaper. Ooh, a 2% discount. I did this whole quest. Well, to be fair, it was a short quest for like a 2% discount. If even that. I'm really just looking through every town. I'm trying to find that 5-color shop. Okay, this is just multicolored cards in general. Yep. It's a vase, alright. They really need to hire a private detective to discern that. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course it's a vase. These are all sagas, right? Okay, except for maybe the 6th Doctor. These are sagas. Artifacts. Battles that I never really cared for. They just have this casually in the shop. Island of Wok Wok. It can't even make mana, though. There's probably just a lot better ways to, like, stop creatures from really attacking me. Only flying creatures, you can reduce their power to 0. If I want to just stop something from attacking me with my land slot, I'd probably just play Maze of Ith instead. Sure, they get to untap the creature, but I can stop any creature from just attacking me. Flying creature would still technically be able to attack, but it wouldn't be doing much if its power is 0. Oh, good old Walmart. I don't think any of those look like the 5-color cards shop. Okay, these are a bunch of lands I see. There's a Rishodon port just sitting here like the entire time. Untap target legendary permanent. Interesting. Polluted Delta. We don't even have any City of Traders. I might as well pick up one of these too, since I have still a bunch of money lying around. Even if I never have plans to play City of Traders, if they're just gonna sell it to me for dirt cheap, let's buy it. Absolutely getting that Polluted Delta. Oh, and they have a Wooded Foothills, another Meticulous Archive. I will definitely take that Wooded Foothills. I already have 2 of these. I'm probably fine with 2 of these, I'll still grab it anyways. I should have maybe grabbed that Overgrown Tomb, maybe. I mean, if I have, like... I think I have, like, 2 or 3 copies of Bayou, so I wouldn't need Overgrown Tomb at that point. I own one of these already. I don't know, I just mainly wanted to see if I was going to find more fetch lands in here for sale. I believe I already own like 2 or 3 Tropical Island. And I know I own 2 breeding pools as well, so... Well, I might as well grab that Godless Shrine still. I own one of these and I'm literally not even using it. Verdant Catacombs, I'll still pick it up. And a Misty Rainforest. And another Bayou, might as well. So I already did own 3 of these. I forgot to grab the Ancient Tomb, but I already own 2. I'm not using them. I would have still grabbed it. I would still just grab that if I would have seen it there. Another copy of Tundra. Alright, finally I have more than 1 Tundra to my name now. I'm kinda just sick and tired of having only a single Tundra for, like, my Bant Stoneblade deck. Yeah, I'm more heavily leaning into these 2 colors and only sort of just running green for a few cards, mainly just the Oko and Nadu. So yeah, the 2 colors I lean more heavily into, yet I only had 1 of those dual lands. I only had 1 Tundra. Let's fix that. Let's get a second Tundra. I'm gonna stop doing this before I just run out of... before I'm just out of mana shards, because I could just do this all day if I don't stop myself. Another Cavern of Souls for sale? Oh wow, okay. I guess we're gonna grab that too on our way. Yeah, lots of good lands for sale. It's just once I have plenty of shock lands and fetch lands to go around. Well, even better than shock lands, like the original Alpha Beta revised duels. Then I really don't need, like, that many other lands anymore. Shapeshifters. Is there even anything in here I could possibly use for any deck? Nothing really comes to mind. Carpet of Flowers. I think I'll be fine without that, still. Four for 4 mana, but it gives each other player a land card. Each other player gets to search for any land card they're choosing to put on the battlefield. I'll pass. I don't believe I've been in this tower yet. I guess there's still some loot I can pick up here. Just might as well see what I do find here. Okay, it's just a bunch of random assortment of cards, it looks like. Creature with Disturb. I think that's a mechanic on some of the, like, Innistrad Midnight Hunt cards. Two things that are really narrow in what it can hit, or just an enchantment. Doppelganger. So he's gonna steal my deck. Plus he's gonna have this card for free. He's gonna steal my deck. This should be interesting. He has my deck. This is going to be hella interesting. I guess it really depends on who finds their biggest, baddest creature first. I don't know. Or just hope I actually know how to play this deck better than he does. I mean, this is not a hard deck to play. Spell Pierce to counter my Mox Jet. Of all the things you're gonna end up eating a counterspell, Mox Jet was not on my list of things to expect. If he tries to do a cheap Reanimator spell, I should probably save, yeah, Spell Pierce for that. Entomb, or I can just hit that off. Or if I find a Reanimator spell of my own, steal his creature, and then kill him with, try and kill him with that. What are these? Sent to the graveyard. Okay. Animate dead. And then we'd have to hope that resolves. I'm gonna fetch. The only one there is, right? Okay. This can still attack me, sure, but... now I have a creature on the field to work with. Doppelganger loses 0 life. Never mind. Well, I guess for one thing, the fact that I start with way more life than he does is also just really helping me out a lot here. I started with like 36 or something because of all of the bosses I've defeated. Not even just that. Not even just the bosses I killed. Let's just Swamp Cycle. There's also just plenty of accessories that I was able to go also equip. Various pieces of armor and whatnot that also boost my starting life. If I had like the normal starting life total, I'd be dead by now, surely. But all this extra life just gives me several more turns to work with. It's crazy. Okay, I'll just take a brainstorm. Careful study, I guess. Animate dead. I guess I can just strip one of my opponent's lands then. We'll keep some free counter spells. Discard the creatures. Then proceed to go bring one back. Casting this, or... what's on the stack right now? Oh, we just used this to put onto the field for free? Okay, so that's how... okay, so like, now I think I know how that's gotten there. Mystical Tutor. Crab Force of Will, I guess. Get another creature on the field, because why not? We didn't have that in the graveyard yet, so... Okay, a way to reanimate it. Even better yet. What am I putting back, though? These. Okay, not gonna lie, I really do want to gain some life back. The fact this is in the way is also annoying. I just wanted to get a little bit of life back. Is Griselbrand not in my graveyard or something? I thought I entombed it or something to get it in the graveyard. It is there. So he's gonna animate dead, my creature. Okay, it just got countered. Perfect. Alright, my Atraxa Grand Unifier's back. Draw 2 cards, discard 3. Alright, my big creatures. I'll have to discard again, right. I guess I'll attack for... If I attack with everybody, I think that just kills them. I'm gonna win, like, few extra copies of my own cards, right? Another copy of Force of Will and another copy of Reanimate. I'm just gonna win extra copies of cards. I already got 4 of each. If I didn't have 4 of these already, I'd be really excited, but anyways. This looks like Strixhaven cards, right? Yeah, I believe these are Strixhaven. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. For 2. Specifically 1 white, 1 black. I'm not reading all that. No, thank you. Okay, if we can't necessarily cast this for 7, could just discard it for 2, make a treasure token. Stormcrow! A single copy of Stormcrow. A life amulet? I believe I already own this. I believe I already own one of these, but I guess we just have another. Yet I don't think I can do anything with it. I don't know how to sell. I don't think you can sell off any additional accessories that you don't need anymore. Independent 1/1 flying artifact creatures. I did not know that was the exact wording they used on the first ever printing of Tetravis. Counters moved off of Tetravis become independent 1/1 flying artifact creatures. Pretty sure nowadays you just call those tokens. Independent creatures. See something new every day, I swear. Anything good in here? Not likely if it's just the commons. This card's okay, but I have way better options to counter stuff than Miscalculation. I can do way better than that. Born to Drive. I've never seen this before. If I ever want to do some random goblin deck, I guess I'll keep the Mog Fanatic. Master Blue Wizard. Alright, let's just do this. I can go in the graveyard. I have a Reanimator spell for it anyways. And then reanimate that troll and pass. Alright, so we drew some cards, made some elementals. A lot of them, quite a few of them, I should say. That's enough creatures to block this, so, Probably grab an Entomb off of this. Or just any way to get a creature into my graveyard, because I have a Reanimate to pair with it. Oh right, I'm getting extra draws too from this thing. I'm also gonna get extra draws. And then proceed to go on and add a bunch of... I guess I'll grab another Entomb. Land drop, Mox... Oh, counter Mox Opal. Okay, that is fine. I'm gonna Swamp Cycle here. I'll just pass it back. This can attack next turn. Draws a card and then puts a +1/+1 counter on this thing. I see. Still gonna attack. I mean, I can revive this when it dies anyways, easily enough. And gain some life in the process, because why not? And just get even more cards into my hand as a result. We got another Reanimator spell, of course. This thing flies, also lets me draw cards if I just funnel mana into it, so I guess we'll revive that too. And now I have, like, what? 10 cards in my hand? I don't need this many. I guess the big creatures are gonna go into my graveyard. Casting that for free, right? Blue creatures are unblockable. 2... Counterspell, counter Force of Will. I don't have mana up for this. He can pay the 1, so yeah. Unblockable, by the way. So I take 11. In that case, everyone attacks. He's at 4. Pass. Return all non-blue creatures to their owner's hands. So just my troll, basically. I still have this, and he's got a bunch of flying creatures to block with, I see. Play that as a land, yes. Counterspell, counter Mox Chat. Okay. Not what I was expecting in the slightest. At that point, yeah, I'm just gonna force a block. I might not even be able to survive this. I got nothing to really, like, wipe these creatures off the board, as a matter of fact. And they're all unblockable. But I can return one to its owner's hand. And it still might not, I still don't think it's enough. Oh wait, now I'm actually able to block again, so we can definitely survive this. Protection from red. This is not red. I will attempt to, again, counter this thing. Tidings. Master Blue Wizard draws 4 cards. I don't have anything to stop that. Got him. I almost didn't even win that game. Almost had to deal with a bunch of unblockable blue creatures. Almost didn't even win. Another doppelganger. Okay, and this one starts with a Felwar Stone. He has 35 life? I don't know about this. Grab Force of Will, sure. Get a Surveil land. I already have a Reanimate here, so I guess that other one's going in the graveyard. Strip Mine, interesting. Reanimate. It resolved. Got that on the field. Pass. Bazaar of Baghdad. Reanimate, return Atraxa to... If I gotta force of will that. I should counter this. He's gonna try again, animate dead. I don't have mana up to spell Pierce, so... Strip Mine, not the end of the world. Now I got this to worry about. Any creatures in anybody's graveyard to steal? Okay, there is Troll in his graveyard. I don't know if I want to steal that though, or wait for something even juicier to come my way. Alright, I got 8 damage there. He's gonna heal up 6 of it though. Because of the lifelink on this, I think I'm currently in a losing battle. Entomb. Okay. Oh, perfect. Definitely what I was looking for. Let's see what I can find off this. Discard 2 more cards still. Just thinking what those would be. I want to keep... Definitely want to keep a Force of Will handy. Attack for 8. Pass. Oh, a reanimate. What can we steal? I'm thinking I want to steal this. Play that as a land, yes. Play a Mox Jet. Can revive something else now. That's my graveyard, right? This guy's got lifelink. Grizzlebrand has lifelink. I have enough lands as is. Still want to keep a Force of Will handy if I need it. Return Rhea, Dawnbringer, back to the field. If I can't get rid of it, it's just going to bring his creatures back every single turn. Force of Will. End turn. I guess I'll just go on ahead then. Empty board we're swinging into. Got him. Alright, I beat my own deck again. Welcome back, Physicist. Hi. Okay. I'm thinking about it now. I can get copies of any card from my deck, right? So... Okay, now he has a Frozen Ether. Everything I have is gonna enter tapped? But I'm thinking, I have a few Moxen in my deck. Well, the only one I think I really want to get a duplicate of is Mox Jet, because I don't know how else I'm supposed to get it. I think you can only get it from bosses. Oh yeah, the AI video creating program. It's making me starting to think that actually AI's gone a bit too far. It's gotten a bit too good at making things realistic. Do I want to keep my hand here? I believe yes I do. So yeah, everything's gonna enter tapped. Which is awkward as hell. Okay, at least if we're gonna create situations like that, that pretty much anyone should be able to know that that was fake. Anyone should be able to understand that's fake. Wait, why does he start with 9 cards in his hand? What's going on? He starts with a 9-card hand? Am I seeing things right? And I'm starting with everything I play coming in tapped, by the way. Everything I try and play enters tapped. If he tries to revive something, I'll just force of will counter it. Well, I do want to get some of my creatures into my graveyard. And let's just say he taps out, I can also daze him. He has 1 mana from the Mox Opal also. Animate dead. What's he tap? Nothing. He's playing it for free with this. I countered it. This was gonna come in tap no matter what. I'm gonna keep that right where it is. Unless I go fetch, and then... If I go fetch... Then the reanimate goes away. It comes in tapped. Gotta wait till next turn anyways. So what are you saying? I'm missing out is what you're saying, right? Baleful Strix. Okay, and then right back to me. Okay, so it did resolve. I will get a bunch of cards into my hand. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get 3. I mean, next turn I get to use it. I'm just gonna Swamp Cycle here. Lincoln was a wrestler? You probably know more about your American presidents than I do. You probably know more than I do, surely. Fine, I'll take 1 damage. Enters tapped, but still. I seem to be playing this deck a lot better than he is, so he should be fine. Might as well Entomb here. This is tapped, so it's not blocking. So I get to attack for... yeah, I get a free swing. Not even doing anything. Surprising. I'll draw 7 cards. Reanimate this. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature. Failed to find a swamp. I don't have any swamps left in the deck. I failed to find. Where can I find these videos? If you don't mind me asking, where am I gonna where do I find these? Scalding Tarn, okay. And then just pass again. Okay, I get to revive something also for free. At this rate, the game's gonna be over in no time. I think YouTube was probably like my first... That was probably gonna be my first go-to. Animate Dead attached to Grizzlebrand. Force of Will. Strip Mine Destroy, that is fine. Animate Dead, attach the Force of Will. I'll just counter the other copy. Force of Will. Sure, we'll keep the tapped one. It doesn't matter anyways, the game's over. I mean, because, yeah, like, so many people would use it, they'd probably crash the servers that... Yeah, assuming it needs a server, they'd probably just crash it. So many people would try and use it, they just kind of, like, crash the whole thing. Another copy of Careful Study. I think this was it. Domain of Dominaria. These are 5-color cards. Flying and Trample. Okay, if that player attacked me, then I can exile one of their non-land permanents. I don't know, I'm kind of just looking for two-headed Hellkite, specifically in here. There's not that many 5-colored cards. At least I don't think there would be. I think I'll pass on watching that one. I think I'll pass on that. I want to try that as a reanimator target as well. I'm sure, don't worry, I'm sure there was. I'm sure you're not making this up. Now another, like, reanimator target, another creature I've been seeing in Legacy, like, competitive Dimir reanimator deck lists. Another creature I've seen, like, people try and just cheat out with, like, a revival spell, like Reanimate and whatnot. Archon of Cruelty. Just double-checking what set it's from again. Modern Horizons 2, so I know where to look. Modern Horizons 2, and it's a black card. Actually a good idea. It's just, hopefully I'll remember that we can do... Hopefully I remember that we can do that. Because that definitely sounds like one hell of an idea for a video. What was the mana cost on this thing again? Archon of Cruelty, what's its mana value? 8. So it's in between 6 to 8, of course. 3 possible cards is what you're telling me. I've never seen this one before. That's Archon of Cruelty. Do I grab 1 or do I grab 2? I'll just try 1 for now. Yeah, this game gets even easier when you can just get more or less almost any card you want into your collection. Yeah, because I don't know. Can't have more than one of the same legendary creature out at a time. I could have multiple of these out at one time, but not the Griselbrand, or say not the Atraxa either. I'll probably go to bed in likely next 30 minutes anyways. So this is where I'd like to go next. Zedru City. Alright, we're gonna fight this dwarf mercenary. I can go grab any card off of Vampiric Tutor anyway, so yeah, it's fine. That can grab anything. May just wait around to see what I want to grab off this. I already got a land in hand here, so I should have plenty of... Yeah, considering this deck doesn't need a lot of mana to function. 3 lands is my idea of plenty with a deck like this. Okay, this is fine. Okay, he's ending his turn. I'm gonna do Vampiric Tutor right here. Because I have a creature in my graveyard I can bring back. And now I'm just passing the turn. Harrow, sacrifice a land to get 2 basic land cards. I'm gonna daze him here. You know, get your lands now. Attack for 6. I'll take 3, but that is fine. I'll destroy that land. I'm gonna say go. I can just put another creature in my graveyard, but I would like to ideally be able to revive it too. Alright, the free Bone Splitter that I start with. Crop Rotation. It's not gonna save you, though. I didn't think so. I didn't think that was gonna save him. Oh, but I'll keep the Crop Rotation. I will keep that. Crop Rotation? Oh, I got nothing. I'll still take the Crop Rotation, thank you very much. My only land in my hand is a strip mine. I'm gonna mulligan here. I'd rather be able to get that in my graveyard than it be stuck in my hand. That should be fine. Worst case scenario, I could have at least cast that thing. Camel summons camel. I guess it checks out. One damage to target attacking creature. My creatures aren't really gonna care about that. Ooh, reanimate. Start off by bringing this back, and then pass it. That is fine. Just wanted to see what I was going to draw. Okay, then. 2 cards back on top of my deck. Maybe I should actually just... Oh, it's going to go back on top of my deck anyways at this point. Whatever. I can bring that back next turn, then. For now, just attack for 6. Why are we putting a counter here? I'm so confused. Why are we giving this... Why is he giving my creatures extra power? Why is my creature getting stronger? Play land. Careful study. Mox Jet. Still can't animate dead anything just now. That'd have to be next turn. I will put another, like, creature into my graveyard. Okay. We're gonna make this get free counters as well. Sure, let's just play a third Steel Dromedary. That's just, strangely enough, he's giving all my creatures the +1/+1 counters. It doesn't say, like, move... It doesn't say you have to move it onto a target creature an opponent controls, but that's what he seems to be doing anyways. I really wouldn't know why, though. You'd want to specifically do that. Let's bring back Two-Headed Hellkite. Draw 2 cards, and then just the camel dies. There's even more camels here, it looks like, if I want to fight them. 2 Curd Apes, 2 Camels, Piety, Stone-Throwing Devils, without the art, 2 Metamorphoses, whatever this art is. Disturbing, but, I mean, but still. Let's just say I really would hate to be that guy. Wouldn't want to be that snake either. Alright, we need you to draw art for a card named Metamorphosis. How about a guy and a snake painfully being fused together? That's perfect. Okay, so that's why the art looks so beautiful. Seb McKinnon illustrated this one. So that's why it looks amazing. Seb McKinnon. That's my rare, right? Magnetic Mountain. Blue creatures do not untap unless For each of those creatures, they pay 4 to untap it. Farmer. We haven't dueled any of these yet, but I guess now we will. I'm gonna keep. Draw 2, discard 3. I can sort of just sculpt my hand now as I see fit. Okay, you have to cast the adventure part from your hand. You just played that as a creature. I'm just gonna pass. May search your library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand. This is fine. Ooh, free mana. Gimme. I'll take another Underground Sea. I'll grab a Reanimator spell with this next turn. I gotta take 4, but now I can go grab something to reanimate with. Ah, yes. And now I get a bunch of cards into my hand off of this. Apparently... How is this a 2-2 now? How is this a 2-2? Strange. That can go in my graveyard, yes. If I want to revive something else, I can. I can even do Animate Dead. I'll do Animate Dead, I suppose. Rhea Dawnbringer. And then my next turn I can just bring back one of my other creatures for free as well. Okay, pass. Foretell a card, yes. I'll bring back the 2-headed Hellkite so I can... That is... okay. I still get this back. My hand's still looking really nice, in fact. I'll bring back my Archon of Cruelty. And draw a card and gain 3 life, and they'll sacrifice a creature and discard a card and lose 3 life. Attack with these. Oh look, he's dead. Some guy riding a cow. Okay, he's riding a horse, not a cow, right? We're gonna try this hand. Discard. And let's see. Underground Sea, reanimate, turn to Atraxa, Grand Unifier. Oh, exile! I still get the ETB though, don't I? Still gonna get the enters the battlefield. I still get to add... Yeah, I still get 5 cards into my hand anyways. Still get 5 cards into my hand anyways. It's all good. Pass. I'll bring back the Archon of Cruelty. I'll just top deck that and then immediately go play it. Swamp Cycle. Already did play a land this turn. So this is still fine. I'll just Swamp Cycle again. Thins out my deck. Rasputin, no, Neuromancer. Put a dream counter on it for each opponent you have. Each opponent creates one red goblin creature token. I have my flying creature anyways. Oh, whenever it attacks, they'll sacrifice a creature. So let that resolve. That is fine. Bazaar of Baghdad. Careful study. Animate dead. Get 5 more cards into my hand. Because, yeah, this is apparently fair magic. Don't mind me, just looking at my graveyard. I'll reanimate this. And there goes your creature. He's at 1. Sacrifice a creature, even though he doesn't have any. Night creatures you control have double strike. I'll just force him to sacrifice it. Oh look, we're gonna get this onto the field for free. Discard. Discard, discard. Animate dead. I want to go with my big scary dragon. And just attack with everybody. Three copies of Morale. Tivadar, the classic. The classic goblin with his guts spilling out on Tivadar's Crusade. I don't know, they don't really make art. They don't really make art like this anymore. You really don't see stuff like this a lot anymore in Magic. If I ever specifically need to hate on goblins. I mean, I think my decks are like more than good enough that I don't need a specific answer to goblin decks. Okay, so I think we can definitely function just fine with this hand. I'm gonna keep the Polluted Delta where it is. Untap target artifact. Okay, so you have to untap something. It's gonna untap itself, right? Entomb something. And then revive it. and make him lose his creature. And draw a card every time we attack with this, and make him discard. So in that case, I'll grab another Entomb on top of my deck. I will then proceed to immediately draw it. I'll just cast it right now. I'll have to wait till next turn to revive something. But anyways. Can't pay life to cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Not really paying a life or anything to do any of that. Alright, bring back Two-Headed Hellkite. Draw 2 cards and then just kill him here. Leisure Bicycle Simic Slaw? Oh yes, the bicycle was cycling. What else do we even have going on in this, like, city here anyways? Looks like a pretty big city. Another mercenary we're gonna be fighting. Zero lands, I'm not gonna take a chance. Wasn't in the mood to really take a chance there. I would really like to get an actual good creature into my graveyard. I already have 2, like, revival spells and no creatures in the graveyard to pair them with. Entomb. Let's bring something back now, shall we? And then proceed to start drawing cards, forcing him to sacrifice all his creatures, the whole 9 yards. Just kill him with 1 shot. I mean, a starting life total is low enough. Human Archer. This can make mana, so we'll keep it. I'll just Swamp Cycle here. Let's play the land, might as well. Pass. Bird Admirer. I'll just make him sacrifice his creature again. Dwarf Mercenary. Go. Play this as a land. Baleful Strix, draw a card, and pass. Why does it keep coming in as a 2/2 though? It keeps coming in with extra power toughness. Which I find oddly amusing. I mean, it's good enough as a 1/1 card anyways. Now I'm gonna Swamp Cycle. I'm gonna Daze this. I'll reanimate this. I'll do an extra point of damage because for some reason the game thinks this is a 2/2 creature. Discard. Animate Dead Griselbrand. Sure, I'll draw 7 cards. I can just bring that back from the graveyard anyway, soon enough. Decimate. Destroy Baleful Strix, Griselbrand, Animate Dead, and Underground Sea. Force of Will. Counter Decimate. Counter it. And then draw into that Reanimate with a Brainstorm. Wooded Foothills, not bad at all. And another crop rotation. I'll take the fetch and the crop rotation. Not bad at all. Okay, and some treasure. Okay, the gate's closed. Simian Spirit Guide. I think we'll keep that. Oh, that's a Brainstorm. Doomsday! Pay half your life. Put your graveyard on top of your library? Okay, shuffle your graveyard back into your deck, then remove all but 5 cards from your library from the game, then just... yeah, keep only 5 cards and banish the rest. There's several combos you can do with this, so I think I'll keep this around as well. Definitely happy about that Brainstorm pickup, that's for sure. Really wish I knew how to open this gate. I guess I'm gonna fight this owl. Tidehollow Strix, Flying Death Touch. I guess I don't really want to go swinging into that now, perhaps, do I? Let's reanimate something that can only be blocked by 3 creatures, I guess. Okay, I just lose some life and he gains a bit of life. Sure. Animate dead two-headed Hellkite. Attack with both. I guess I'll just pass. Careful study. Discard that, discard this, play a land, animate dead. Bring back Archon of Cruelty. Swing with these. He can't even block the troll anyways. Okay, I do like your spells cost one less to play, the white and black spells. I do kind of like that. Don't know how to unlock this gate, so I think I'll just leave. There's a castle over here I haven't set foot in either. Core outpost. I might as well poke around a little bit. Shadow Spear, nice. That's gonna go in the graveyard. I can kind of just revive it next turn anyways. Okay, Mox Opal. Bazaar of Baghdad. Already did play a land this turn. I have to wait till next turn to kind of do that. Alright, discard 2 cards. I guess that'll be the big creatures. Alright, let's do draw 2, discard 3. I'll bring back the Hellkite. Draw some more cards in the process. Bring back Archon of Cruelty. I don't have... Oh, I do actually have mana. Ray of Dawnbringer. Pass. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alpha Strike. No clue how I get here still. Actually, no idea. Swamp Cycle this guy away. Pass turn. Let me just draw another card, see what I get. I don't believe we have anything to revive yet in there. Because I don't really want this to attack me and start making free copies of this axe. I don't really want this to start, like, making copies of itself. What can I find off a Brainstorm? Okay, I like what I just found off my Brainstorm. Now I got something to bring back. Indestructible. And then whatever this is equipped to, with then whatever equips this to it, Death Touch and Lifelink. Get back, Griselbrand. Careful study. Play that as a land, I guess. Yeah, we just win here on the spot. Stoneforge Mystic, Skyclave Apparition. Whatever Scene of the Crime has to do with any of this. And Nomad's Assembly. I could have just farmed these core warriors for actual... I could have just farmed these for my Stoneforge Mystics. I would have just farmed these if I was aware they dropped them. I would have just dueled them over and over again at this point. Gotten them that way. Kookus. That sounds like such a dumb name for a card. Kookus. During your upkeep, if you do not control at least one keeper of Kookus, Kookus deals 3 damage to you and attacks this turn if able. I mean, he's got Fire Breathing and Trample, so I guess that sort of made the card. I don't know if anyone ever played this, even back in the day. Skull Cave. With this big guy over here in the middle. Okay, apparently I've dueled one of these Archfiends. Mask of Griselbrand he starts with. I have Bazaar of Baghdad, I'm definitely gonna keep this. I was hoping to find a creature somewhere and all that, but I didn't. Okay, this can get me a creature into my graveyard anyways. That can set me up. Kinda took a few tries to get there, but now I got something on the field. Reanimate. I'm gonna attack with this first. I could bring this back too, but I think I'll just go with my own creature. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value X or less. You need to pay like 8 mana, which you don't have, to kill my creatures. So I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be perfectly fine here. At this point, what do I even want to grab? Maybe just like another Force of Will or something? Bedevil, destroy Grizzlebrand. Force of Will. Well, I'll definitely take your cards, sure. Doesn't look like there's much else going on in here, so I'm just gonna leave. Cave. This big guy with the sword. Human Barbarian, this big guy with the sword here. We'll give this hand a go. Definitely a lot I can do with this hand. Let me reanimate the two-headed Hellkite. Attack with it. Draw some cards in the process. Still looking for another land drop, ideally. I guess so is he. Draw some more cards, because why not? Now I gotta discard 5 cards out of my hand. I think that'll just be all my creatures. Then it'll be good to bring them back on a later turn. Except that won't even mean, that's not even necessary. Lightning Bolt, Krenko Mob Boss, Aeron the Relentless if you want to go back to Homelands in 1995. Pretty interesting pack. Looks like a bunch of, it looks like all Lorwyn cards, basically, like the first Lorwyn. Not really planning to keep these, though. Bruce Tarl, Burschurter, Diminishing Returns. I don't even remember what this does. Each player can draw up to 7 cards. It's getting kind of late. I probably want to go to bed real soon. It's been still kind of fun just running around curb stomping everybody with Reanimator, but yeah, it is late. Barbarian camp. Doesn't look like there's too much really going on here. Might as well just take a bit of, like, treasure that I know I can grab without having to fight anybody. Cave. This looks like a maze of some sort. Let me see what I found in here. Slippery Bogle. Not bad. Drows have learned it's not wise to eat cinders without a bucket of or two of water nearby. Sounds like it's not wise to eat cinders to begin with, no matter how much water you have nearby. You wouldn't be able to pay me like nearly enough money to eat quote-unquote cinders. I could never. A green goblin? Okay then. I'll probably just leave this cave too. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on in there. And that's another barbarian camp. Not quite sure how much is going on here, exactly. Kobold warrior. Haven't dueled any of these yet, apparently. It looks like there's a first time for everything. 2 kobolds of Carekeep and a mountain. Oh, and a slumbering dragon? Just put like 3 creatures on the field turn 1. Smoldering Marsh, Haunted Ridge Swamp, so basically 3 lands, right? Creature card in your hand that perpetually can gain haste. Okay. I got something to bring back. So let's do that. Now we'll have something else to bring back for next turn, it looks like. Let me reanimate a track saw. Sure, let's play a land. Okay, if I attack, this gets a +1/+1 counter. But anyways, you're just not gonna survive this. Shock. The strictly worse Lightning Bolt, but it's a lot more... the more balanced, but weaker version of Lightning Bolt. Oh, another Wooded Foothills! Okay. Elvish Piper. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. There's certainly ways to use that, I'm sure of it. Yet another copy of Wooded Foothills. I just randomly found it. Not bad at all. If I even want to do anything with elementals, but I'm not really thinking about doing another 5-color deck or anything now. Another Primeval Titan. Another Lightning Bolt. Noble Hierarch, Bitter Blossom. We're finding some good cards. Whatever Skargan Firebird is. Yeah, we're picking up some good cards here. Thoughtcast. If I somehow come across a deck with if I start playing a deck with even more artifacts in it, Thoughtcast. With the affinity for artifacts, you can cast this thing for as little as 1 mana. I guess we'll fight one more of these guys on the way out. Underground Sea, Careful Study, and then just set up my graveyard with some creatures. First Strike Menace, Trample, 0/1 for 0. Anyways, I'm bringing back my 6/5. Well, it's a 5/5 now. So I'll attack for 5 here. Picked red. Creatures they get +1/+1. That is fine. So I'll take 2 damage here. Another kobold. Basically forcing a block here. Or 3 blocks, I should say. Destroy that land, and then destroy the untapped land. We'll just target the same land twice. It's not like he has anything anyways. I think I'll just sell all of these back. I'll fight this guy and then we'll leave. Your end step, I'm gonna go grab Bazaar of Baghdad off of Vampiric Tutor. Still not really finding much off of that, I see. Discard 2 more cards. I can just go grab, say, an Entomb off of Mystical Tutor. And then I'll just go reanimate the thing. I'll just force him to sacrifice it immediately. Anyways. Okay, Mystical Tutor. Okay, he's dead. Animate Dead. Another copy of Animate Dead. I could have gotten them from him, apparently. Could have gotten my additional copies of this from him. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Okay, sorcery speed. I guess I'll still keep the card. Mono black card that can destroy an enchantment. Never thought we would have seen the day. Yeah, for like the longest of times, or at least like what, 20, 25 years? Black has been historically incapable of destroying enchantments by itself. And then Feed the Swarm comes along. Maybe you have like some really expensive like colorless options that you have to settle for if you want to deal with enchantments and mono black. And then Feed the Swarm comes along. Sell for however many cards for 17,000 gold. And I still kept a lot of my extra cards anyways. And I still kept a ton of the cards I came across, including 3 copies of Wooded Foothills, because why not? flying and delve. Can exile any number of cards from my graveyard as I cast this thing. I want to keep looking. Just a little bit longer. At this point, given how good my Reanimator deck is already, I'm not expecting to find much that it could... I'm not really expecting much that can just help me out further, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this, because I can't read that. Just looking at the map real quick one more time. Whoops. I want to see if there's anywhere else of interest I want to walk towards, or if I should just... I should probably just call it a night real soon anyways. I just wanted to see if there was anything else of interest to continue walking towards that I might not have visited yet. There's a few more dungeons all the way out here. Cave. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot in here anyways. Another barbarian camp. We've already been in one of these very recently anyways. I've already been to one of those. Volcanic Island, which I already own 4 of. I think I have like 3-4 Savannah, so that's why I never bought any Temple Gardens. Shaman for ya man. Cloud Strife. Or Nichilo the Blade Blossom, as this says. There's a lot of infinite combos I've heard with this commander. Also, not to mention the fact you could just run all 5 callers in your deck. Oh yeah, that explains it. Pretty much anything to do with just untapping permanents, especially if you can just do it, like, theoretically any number of times per turn, as long as you have the mana for it. Yeah, that's where the infinite combos with Najeela come from. I think I actually already looked at all these shops. Looks like I have already checked out all of these out. So now I'm just at the edge of the ocean here, out in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of stuff to do, but not tonight. So can I just save my game so I can go to bed? With an even more, like, cracked reanimator deck now.